Red Lanterns number 9, written by Peter Milligan, art by Tomas Giorello. Uh, this issue, last issue we left off with Atrocitus finding out that the central power battery to the Red Lantern Corps has been poisoned by one of his old experiments. And this issue picks up pretty much just doing the exact same thing for the whole issue. So we meet up with Bleez and them on some random ass planet where they're attacking a bunch of people who apparently deserve it. And then Bleez explains just the whole thing of like, oh, the Red Lantern power battery, it gives us our central rays and blah, 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 blah. As if explaining it to the people that she's attacking, but like it's just for our sake. And then basically Bleez just makes officially says like, you know what? I made this little split off that follows me. Now we're going to go back and we're going to take the entire Red Lantern Corps from Atrocitus. It will be mine. Bleez's Red Lanterns. Ha ha ha. Then we cut over to Yzmolt, where the other Red Lanterns and Jack, who is now saying that he has to stop being Jack and is now Rancor. Okay. They're facing off against each other because pretty much all the Red Lanterns think that Rancor is the one who's causing all these issues because he showed up as the issue started. But Rancor makes a construct out of his Red Lantern ring, which I forget this guy's name. He's the round orb one. Zilius Zox, that's it. He's like, Red Lanterns don't do that. We don't make constructs. What in the heck are you, man? But then Atrocitus shows up and he's like, hey everyone, stop your fighting. This is more important. Somebody poisoned our central power battery. And Zilius is like, yeah, it's this guy. Clearly it has to be him. And he's like, no, it's not him, you dumbass. No, it was one of my old things. He's the one who attacked us. Abysmus, that was his name. Abysmus is the one who attacked us. And then all of a sudden he notices there's some pink napalm on his shoulder. And he's like, ah, crap, that's Bleez, isn't it? And Bleez is up above being like, hey, it's me. I'm here to take your core. Anybody wants to join me willingly, step over now. And then they just get into a big ass fight because that's what rage monsters do. And throughout the fight, Rancor's like able to hear this drum beat over and over again that's like getting louder and louder. And then he realizes, oh, wait a minute, that's not a drum beat, that's my heart. It feels like it's going to explode. And he just marvels at Atrocitus' ability to continue fighting, despite the fact he literally had a spear through his chest earlier and is still going at it. But then throughout the fight, Rancor just yells for everybody, stop it, everyone stop it. And as he's doing so, the planet starts like exploding a little bit at them. And then everyone realizes, okay, hold on. Yeah, we kind of need to leave the planet and do some stuff because this is not good. And everyone's like, Rancor, why are you... Are you able to talk? Did he dip in the blood? Why are you so special, Rancor? And then Bleez learns about what happened to the power battery, and pretty much everyone's on the same page here of gawking at it. Meanwhile, Rancor steps away, and he's like, okay, I just need to take this ring off, because this is getting to be a bit much for me. I don't even know why I came here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. And as he starts to take it off, he feels this like intense amount of pain, and he realizes that this ring is literally keeping him alive. There is no way to remove it. And even if he did take it off, he'd be stranded on this planet. So he's like, all right, I guess I got to work with the monsters over there. And he looks up and sees one of the Red Lanterns is already succumbing to this poison that's feeding throughout the central power battery and spreading to their individual rings. And since they can't take it off, yeah, they got to figure out a cure for it. So then we cut over to Abysmus, who's on, it seems like Earth, but it's not. It's a snowy planet that has what seems like humans, but they're not. They're aliens. And he's basically just trying to take over the planet to have a new place to live. And he's like, Abysmus, I'm so sad because Atrocitus killed me because I had feelings. He wanted a slave, a monstrous, mindless slave, but I had feelings. And now I will destroy the power battery because of that. That's his whole justification. So anyway, then Atrocitus, he steps up and he's like, all right, look, clearly we have some different issues, but this is the thing that needs to be solved immediately or else we all will die. We need to leave the planet we need to go find Abysmus and we need to kill him. And they bounced through a couple things of like, well, maybe it wasn't Abysmus, maybe it was Sinestro. I was like, no, it was Abysmus. Shut up, Zilius. And at a certain point, Bleeze gets in her head of like, no. Somebody, well, everyone says that Abysmus is too stupid to do this on his own. Clearly somebody must have given him the poison. And Bleeze thinks that it was the Star Sapphires, aka the Violet Lanterns, because she's been doing her own thing in New Guardians and met them, I guess. So Bleeze is going off to find the Star Sapphires, and Atrocitus is going off to find Abysmus. And they realize that they have to do this or else the Red Lanterns will all die. So we will be avenged. And that's where the issue ends. Picks up apparently in Stormwatch, which Stormwatch number 9 came out the same week, and it kind of does a little bit tie in. Yeah, it's an issue that accomplishes pretty much two things. One, it shows the ring cannot be removed to our human player. And two, it just sets up of, okay, the power battery's gone, now we have to fix it. And everything else in between is just kind of like, yeah, okay, why not? Because, like, how many times do I need to see Bleeze and Atrocitus fighting? Like, I get it. They're too... But, like, every single time they start fighting, something comes up that's like, oh, this is a bigger deal than our fight right now. And I'm getting a little bit tired of it. It's just a little bit too much. So, overall, the art was very good in this issue. I definitely do appreciate a lot of it. I think the aliens look better than Rancor does. He's a bit... I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm expecting human faces, and he gets a little bit grotesque at times. But then again, he's hardly human anymore. Personal little nitpicks. But I'm going to give this one a 6.5. I think it's pretty good overall. Not great. And honestly, the reveal at the end of, see Stormwatch, I'm like, why? What does that have to do with anything? But hey, they're on the cover, so I guess something's got to be there.